Hey there, folks. Let's do today's CSS Battle. And the shape is... Oh. The shape is a bunch of different things. What do I see? What do I see? I think this is all on the body, which means I can remove everything related to the paragraph, and I can use an ampersand, and I don't need any margins. All right, what are the pieces? And what order do we do them? I feel inclined to start with a conic gradient, which won't come to a surprise to many of you. Gradient. Let's do transparent, 75% around, and then this yellow. So I'm going to do this little block, the block that repeats. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but let's just try it. So it's going to need at like 40 pixels, and then we give it a height, and then let's move it over 10 pixels, 20, and then down also 20 pixels. Okay, and then it's going to be a little bigger, 50 and 50. When I give it a width, you'll see the repeat. Let's increase that to 4, 5, 8, 280, 300, 310. Okay. Is that good? It might not be good because this one is down here. But no matter, let's make that a variable. We'll call it --c. And then replace this stuff with var --c. And then we get the same thing. So when I add another one, there he is, and then I can move him over and down. And once with default numbers, a little less over 180, 175, 210, 220. That's a shape. Sure, why not? Okay, and then we need a radial gradient, don't we? Radial gradient, circle, and we can just go ahead and do the colors. Blue, yellow, blue. And let's get the sizing right. 60 pixels, 0, 90 pixels, 0. And we only want the top part of it. No, we only want the bottom part of it, which means that we need an at. So at, and a reminder, if we do 0, 50%, we get the left. We do 50%, 50%. That's right in the middle. That's the default. 50%, 100. No, 100%, 50%. We get the left side. If we want the top part of it, we want 100%. No, we want 50. 100%. There it is. But what we want is 50%, 0. There it is. Make it bigger. 90 and 120. Maybe 80, 120. And we move it down. I think that's the wrong size, but that's okay. 0, 100 pixels. So we're not big enough. 130. And 80 is the position. How about 70? There it is. And that's how I would do it. Let's submit and make sure we're at 100% match. No. Probably we are. But you got to see that number come back with the green and confetti and whatnot to really be sure. So let's minify and replace. That's a solution. Options. What other options do we have? Most of them involve clip paths or that come to mind for me. You know, we could make an element that just is. So let's just steal the radial gradient. That's this guy. Yeah, so let's steal the radial gradient. We'll do a blank template and we'll just put that on the body. Plunk. There he is. And then how would we make the rest of this? To me, it would be, let's put yellow on this element as the background. Let's make the first one. So we need different margins, probably 200, 0, 60, and did we even say 50? So now we've got that. These margins are going to be different. 20, 10, 12, 240, 50, 60, 70, 300, 10, 20, 322. 322, 0, 12. Sure. That's how you get that thing. If I set a color of that color, then I can do box shadows. It doesn't matter that the box shadows are in totally weird spots. 6, 7, 8, 100, 310, and then what? There's another one. A little further over, 30, 40, 50, 5. There you go. Let's submit. So we kept the curve and then used an element and its box shadows to do the same thing. Let's minify and unit replace. Is that a better score? I kind of doubt it. And then this gets into having background colon this color is probably longer than just doing this and this. So I can then remove this color business. Well, maybe is that shorter? That's not shorter. I don't care. It's all right. It's just for fun. It's just for fun, okay? Hello, hello. Submitting that to the back end. Waiting, and that's it. Did I unit replace? Yeah, I don't have any new units. That's it. Hope you have a great day. Go make a web page. It's rough out there, but making a web page is really fun. You might enjoy it. All right, bye-bye.